Taking in the beauty of the ocean and just that natural life force energy of the island. And you can release your hands, feeling grounded and connected now to the earth. Feeling grateful for this time to practice in this beautiful island that we get to be a part of. You're going to start slowly shifting your weight on your feet. You're just feeling your weight move from the toes to the outside of the feet, to the heels. Just sense your own body weight against the earth. And as you do that, you can start to step out. Feel the weight shift a little deeper now as you bend one knee, opening the toes wide. Really feel the floor as you drop down through the ball of the foot in the arch. So you're taking time to feel those tiny movements through the feet as well. And as you start to move the legs, then the shoulders join in. And this is you starting to feel your own body move through space, not necessarily copying what I do, although I'm guiding you. See where your body wants to go. See if you want to do a bigger arm rotation. Start to add the wrists. And allow the music that's being created in this moment for this yoga class to support you as you move. Start to move your head a little bit to release the neck. And remember to go nice and easy. We're just waking up the body, getting all the muscles on board. Start to look in different directions, really incorporating the eye movement. Start to face different directions. Explore the spine. You can always do some full body releases, like a curl in the spine, and then an extension in the spine. And the possibilities are endless because our creativity is endless. You're tapping into an infinite source of wisdom within you. So there's no limits. And everything you do should feel good for you. That's how you support your body. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. And if it does feel good, see what else you can do with it. Remember, be curious. Just opening the body up in space, merging with the atmosphere around you, with the music, with your own breath. And then just some big opening and closing to get the heart warm. And you can even feel that behind your shoulder blades. Beautiful. Just a few more wrist circles. And then you're going to slowly work your body so that your feet are a little wider than your hips. Settling into your feet with bent knees to support your back. Little bounce here, bringing the hands to the heart in prayer position. And even as I move into more structured movement, you can always change things up so that it supports your body in this space at this time. So bending your knees, a big sunrise with the arms up toward the sky, open the heart, open the arms. And then nice long back, you can bend your knees here, nice flat back, halfway down. If you can, draw your arms up by your ears, stretch through your tailbone, stretch through your fingertips, and a full body release. Go ahead and bend the knees. That's easier, yeah, good. And drop your head, drop your neck. And add a little sway here to release your back. Okay, let's try that again. Up through the center. Your breath will open your spine and stack your vertebrae. Arms are all the way up. Hands at the heart. And this finishes it off to start again. Sunrise the arms up. Enjoy that heart opening expression and movement. Folding forward, go ahead and bend the knees. Drawing your arms up by your ears, and then a full release. If you have a tight back, a deeper knee bend is helpful. Try it out and see if it supports you. Slowly unroll and allow your breath to guide your body back up to the starting position where we bring the hands to the heart. Beautiful. We'll do that again. Bending the knees, drawing the arms up, and then a full body release. Allow the vertebrae to stack as the arms come all the way up. Hands to the chest. Good, and now we're gonna start some big waves through the arms. Twist your spine, get the spine warm by adding a little revolution through the torso. Good. And on this next one, let's add a shoulder stretch for the rhomboids right behind the shoulder blades. And you can even bend your knee, same as arm, same arm as leg. And if we keep the body moving as we do these stretches, we incorporate all the muscles together, and that makes this more supportive for the entire body. Start to get everything working together. Okay, let's do a nice big arm circle like a rainbow back. Turn your torso, look toward your hand, and switch sides. So opening up the other side, nice across the chest. Bending that knee, adding a little pulse or movement, whatever feels good. And then a big rainbow through the arm, looking back at the hand. Good, and go ahead and twist it out. Allow your head and neck to follow so you can free up any holding in the neck muscles. And you're gonna start stepping wider now. Reaching higher, if that feels okay on the shoulder. Bend the way that you reach. We're gonna come down to the floor with the hands. And go ahead and lunge to your right. If this feels tight on the shoulder, just keep your hand down. Feel that nice stretch through the inner thigh. Now go ahead and turn to the side and release your back knee down gently to the ground. Place your interlaced hands on top of your leg, and we're gonna wave through the spine to open the chest. So press the thigh away as you draw the chest and the heart up toward the sky. And then release as you lower the chest down, the neck and head releases. Do that again. Breathe the spine up. Breathe the spine down. One more time. Holding that nice stretch through the chest, through the hip flexor. And then go ahead and just look over your right shoulder. Coming back to center, release the torso and straighten the front leg. And you can pulse this to help release the muscles in the hamstrings. Those can be kind of tight. And then when you're ready, you can pause, and you can always keep moving. You don't ever have to stop. You can always keep moving. So now go ahead and lean on your supported hands here. And this is a little bit of a different style plank. I think it's a lot gentler on your body, but you can be the judge of that. You're just gonna tuck your toes under, and then lift your hips up, and that's your plank. Okay, it works the core the same way as the other planks do. To challenge yourself, if you want to, you can roll forward on the toes and back. And I would do a little elbow bend. At least that helps me to feel more supportive, and you can try that too if you need more support, because it engages the lats more. So I hug my arms in a little bit, rolling toward the toes and back. Okay, so let's place the feet down and together, the knees nice and open, and stretch out. So now we'll move through cat-cow. This is called the pandiculation. So we move as we do the asana. So we'll curl the spine as we draw the hips up, and then we release the hips down as we lift the heart up. So it's a little different than a traditional cat-cow. Now push your hips back to Bhadrasana. And go ahead and curl up. And then release the hips down. Let's do that one more time. Good. So there's a lot of wave-like motion today. Kind of goes with our theme of being next to the ocean. And you really want to feel that sensation of the breath waving through the body and supporting you as you move. At any point, you can keep an asana moving or in motion, or you can stay static and hold it. It's your choice. Now slowly lower your torso down onto the mat and place your arms out nice and wide. So we'll do a wave-like motion in Cobra. So inhaling, lifting the chest. I have a little pressure. My hands down on the ground, and then I release, just like we did for that lunge. We're waving through the spine. So do that a couple times. Move your hands to a place where they feel most supportive for your back. And then extend the right arm out in front of you. Lift the left leg up, bend the knee, and just opening the hip, set the foot down behind you as you roll onto your right side. And you can roll back and forth just a little bit to massage the IT band, the lat, and the tricep. Good. We have wonderful yogis with us today. If you hear some laughter, that's what's happening. They're doing a really good job. And if anyone else who has just showed up to the electric beach ball wants to join in yoga, please do. Come on in. Don't be shy. These guys would love some support. And then release back to your belly. Pushing your body up. This time we're going to tuck the toes under for downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So the easier way to get into it is to start in a low crouch. Then lift your hips up. And walk it out. Turn your head side to side to release any neck holding. And now bringing the left knee to the chest in plank. And back, and now we'll do the right leg, and that's gonna step us to a lunge. So bend your knees, lunge the right foot forward, Face the front in your straddle. And we'll go back to that nice side lunge twist on the other side, and we're going to repeat this sequence on the left side. Turning the left foot out and lowering the knee down. Okay, interlace the hands. Wave through the spine. And you can just stay here and enjoy the stretch. And add a little twist over the back shoulder. Coming forward, release your hips back to open the hamstrings. And if you want, you can hold that and breathe, opening up the back of the leg. I'm always adding movement in, especially through the back of my legs. Feels rather tight most of the time, and the movement really helps. Shifting forward on the front foot, go ahead and put your weight on your hands, tuck your toes under, and do that mini plank that we tried earlier. And rolling forward on the toes and back. So it's the same sequence on this side. Now knees down and open, feet are together, Bhadrasana, stretch out. Drawing your breath up as you curl up through the spine for cat pose. Bending the elbows and lowering your hips down for cow. Again, adding a little shimmy in the hips to open the hip flexors up. And then press down through your hands to push your hips back and see how that feels for your core, how it supports you. Imagine if you're watching this recorded video, imagine you feel that sweet Hawaiian breeze as you do your asanas. And then lower all the way down onto your belly for Cobra. Nice wide arms, chin down. And get ready to breathe the spine up. You're sort of undulating through the spine and chest. This time, let's extend the left arm straight out. Pick up the right leg through the glute activation. Use your right hand on the mat to tip you over to your side. Bending the back leg to open the hip flexor. Good. That's it, Victor. And just put it down behind you. There you go. You're making it too hard. You're doing great. And I'm just rolling on the side here to massage the IT band, the lat, the tricep. And just follow your own body. Enjoy what you're doing most of all. Rolling back onto the belly to come up. Lift your torso. Tuck your toes under for downward dog. Low crouch. Hips come up and walk it out. Good. And coming through plank, bring your right leg to your chest and bend your knees. Spring your left foot forward into the lunge. Come through straddle, and we're gonna do the vinyasa on the other side, but we're gonna vary it and change it up this time. So we have 2 more rounds, 2 more sets. So go ahead and do your straddle and lunge to the right as you twist. Okay, this time the lunge is a little higher off the ground, so turn to the side. Keep your back leg up, but bend your knee. Interlace your hands behind your back for a deeper chest opener as you lift your heart. Now, take the leg, beautiful, all the way down into a runner's lunge with your left hand down to support you. You can always set your knee down if you need to, your choice, and go ahead and twist toward the front leg. Release that arm, set your back knee down, and shift to stretch the hamstring. Shift forward, step back into that table plank that we did before. This time you can draw your knee to your chest, alternating sides. Knees down, hips down, stretch out. Now we'll go into a pandiculation in downward dog and upward dog. So it's the same as cat-cow. We're gonna move through the asana as we do it. Tuck your toes, crouch back, lift your hips up, and now move through the spine into upward dog. And again, you can always sway side to side if you like how that feels. Okay, let's try that again. Nice bend in the elbows, bend in the knees, hips to heels first. Then the hips rise up as the heels go down, and allow that movement to carry through the rest of your spine. As the hips lower, the chest rises up. Do that one more time. Starting to dance a little more with the music. So go ahead and lower your belly all the way down onto the mat, and we'll go into full bow. So just be careful with your back on this one. You can just do a quadricep stretch instead, okay? If you're gonna try the full bow, chin down, kick your ankles into your hands. And release. Go ahead and stretch the other side if you were doing the quadricep stretch. And then rock your hips out side to side. A little pressure through the hands to lift your body up and stretch out in Bhadrasana. Coming up through table into downward facing dog. Crouch back, so hips to heels. And go ahead and lift your hips up. Bend your knees as you bring the right knee to the chest. Sorry, left knee to the chest. And then the right knee. Step forward. Switch sides. So now you're bending toward your left foot. And again, just start to dance with the music. The music's being created for you in the moment for this class, so use it to support you. Turn toward the front leg. So left leg is in front. And remember, this time we've got the back leg bent and off the ground, so you're a little higher up. Interlace your hands, add that beautiful chest opener. Releasing your arms. Send your back leg long behind you. You're welcome to set the knee down on the floor. Twist. Set the knee down and release your hamstring. Go ahead and step the left foot back. Come into your table plank. And bring the right knee to the chest, then the left. Place your feet down and then your hips. Relax back into Bhadrasana. Bring your toes under for Adho Mukha Svanasana into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Pandiculate. So hips up first, and then send the undulation through the spine into upward facing dog. And you can move the pose, dance with it. So let's try that again. Knees bend, hips to heels, hips rise up. And as you get to the very top, come through plank into upward dog. Try that one more time. From here, lower your hips and belly down onto the floor for the bow. Dhanurasana. And if you would like, you can just do your quadricep stretch. That's fine too. Otherwise, chin down, ankles in the hands. Notice if you drop your tailbone, if that feels more supportive, and kick as you lift. Release. Bring your chest up and rest back into Bhadrasana. Toes under for downward dog. Hips to heels. And rise up. First the right knee to the chest. Then bend your knees, spring the left foot forward. Okay, last set. With this sequence, we're gonna change it up one more time. So come through straddle. Go ahead and twist, opening the arms. You guys are doing great. Okay, so now we're actually standing. Veer Bhadrasana 1. The front knee is bent. The back leg is behind you. Just stand in a way that feels supportive for you as you draw your arms up by your ears. You can add your chest if you have the balance and look up. Releasing your arms. Interlace your hands, straighten the front leg. And I always leave a little micro knee bend for support. You can experiment with that. And fold over into your Parshvottanasana, the single-legged forward bend. As you pull the hands down by the hips. You can also place your hands on your hips instead. Again, experiment, be curious. Now release your arms, and we're gonna practice the twist. So bend the inside arm like you're pulling back a bow and arrow. Twist toward your front leg. Then twist the opposite way. Bend the other elbow like you're pulling back a bow and arrow. And do that a couple times. You're just practicing that single leg twist. And now we'll hold it and breathe toward the leg. You're welcome to open the arm, place the inside hand on the leg, or you can bend the top arm behind your back as you twist toward the front knee. And then go ahead and release over the front leg to relax your back. Again, you can have a knee bend here. Okay, we're gonna try a balance. You guys ready? Veer Bhadrasana 3. So first, you're gonna just try launching off the back foot. Yeah, so you can bring your arms out. Sometimes airplane arms are easier. Just lifting the back leg up a little bit. Doesn't have to be high. Yeah, and again, you can keep it down on the ground if you need to. And just having the weight on the front leg will strengthen the muscles of the front leg. Now go ahead and bend the back knee, bend the front arm like you're running. So this is called the running balance. Again, if you need to keep that back foot down, go ahead. Now set the foot down and slowly draw your torso up. Bring your knee to your chest. Send your right arm out for balance to a T position and bring your knee out to the side. And then set your foot against your inner thigh for tree pose. You can bring the arms up or prayer hands. And let the wind help you with your balance as you sway to find your ground. Okay, set both feet down. Bend your knees and release your back. Now twist toward your left leg. And just do that a couple times, that nice twist. Full release. Send the left leg back. Open up to straddle. This is our last time, last side before we change it up. Bend on your left knee as you open up to a twist. Turn toward the left foot. Standing in your lunge for Veer Bhadrasana 1, arms up to where they feel comfortable. You can add your chest, looking up if you've got that balance. You can also pulse the front leg. And then releasing, straightening the legs a little bit. Interlace your hands and fold forward. Keep that knee bent just slightly. And again, you can pulse it. You can always add movement to whatever you're doing. Now releasing the arms, we're going to do the bow and arrow twist. So left elbow bends as you twist toward the front leg. And then switch. Go ahead and do that nice revolution through the spine. And now we'll hold it and breathe. Your arms can go wherever they feel the most comfortable. I like to bend my elbow behind my back to get extra rotation through my chest and shoulders. But you can always keep that motion if you need to do that instead. And then let's fold over, straightening out the spine as we prepare for our balance. Veer Bhadrasana 3. And again, if you need to, you can place your arms out into T position. It can be a little easier. You can have the bottom leg bent. Bend the back leg. Bend the front arm, placing it in front, and this is the running balance. Slowly stand up, set your foot down. Draw your knee to your chest, hands around the kneecap. Left arm goes out to T for balance as you open the right knee. Set the foot inside the thigh for tree pose, Vrikshasana. Set your foot down. Beautiful. And fold over your legs. Now you can add your twist toward the right leg. And you can open and close that. And release. And now we're just going to roll up. Placing your hands on your low back, open your chest at the top. Okay, so in honor of the electric beach ball, I'm going to teach you guys a mini little contemporary dance routine, which I'm sure you guys will be amazing at. So go ahead and face north. For us, it's north anyway. Okay, and I'm going to teach it to you slowly. Watch, you have something there you might trip on. Okay, so the first part is bend your knees. This is where you get to use all the asanas that we just learned in a moving dance sequence. So a lot of this is gonna look really familiar. You've already done it. Your body's already warmed up, but go at the pace that you need to go. None of it's fast. So big arm circle as you twist toward your right side. Let the arm come up. You follow it. And then you're gonna bend your knees further down as you release and catch your arm up. Now, if that feels hard on the shoulder, just go ahead and keep your arms down, okay? So I think might be easier is let me show you the sequence first, and then I'll break it down for you and you can see how to do it, okay? So it goes slow, quick catch, both arms down, jump again into that lunge that we did. This is the twist that we tried in the beginning and used through all of our asanas. You're gonna add a nice turn, swing. Your arms go up as you sunrise through the chest, leg forward. Here's that running balance. And then you place the foot down for balance if you need to as you step through and try the other side. So just a mini little dance sequence, okay? Yeah, so come back to the edge of your mat so you have room, good. Okay, you guys ready? I'll talk you through it, it's slow. So when you bend though, this is the main thing. When you bend and you twist, use your whole body. So it's not just your arm by itself because that'll feel less supportive. So go ahead and open the arm. Let it swing down, catch. Both arms down, palms face each other. Good, hop. Now hop and lunge. Good. Now nice big soft twist open to the left leg. Other knee bend, good. Now go ahead and turn. This leg comes into the front, turn. And you're gonna swing and hop. Sunrise the arms up. Left leg forward, yes. Running man balance. Slide your back leg to the front. Press your leg forward with your arms. Undulate through your spine. Walk forward. Turn to your right, other side. Okay, you ready? Okay, so when you bend your knees and twist, take your whole body with you. So it's not just your arm rotating, it's your whole body as you rotate. It feels better? Well, it does for me, it may for you. You wanna try it out. So let's try that. Twist to the left, sunrise the arm, let it swing down and catch you. Both hands down, facing each other, hop. Now hop and lunge. Left knee bends first. Nice slow stretch as you bend the right knee, open it up. Take the left leg into front, add a turn. Face south, release the spine. Leg out, right leg out. Running man balance. You can bring your foot down if you need to. And then you're gonna undulate through the spine and chest as you flex the left foot forward. Walk to the front to try it again. Any questions before we do it again? Okay. All right, ready? Remember, your whole body turns, okay? So this part, enjoy the quality of movement. So like on this part, it's nice and slow. And then as you get to the top, use the momentum to catch you. Yes, exactly. And then when you're here, it's sharp, sharp. And then it's slow and gooey again. So you're really trying to use the different qualities as you go, okay? So I'll talk you through the qualities. So slow, twisting the whole body. Look at your hand as it goes up and use the momentum, swing, catch, sharp, hop, hop. Slow, like you're moving through molasses. Good. Swipe the right leg in front, turn on the balls of the feet, arms go up. Swing, you can add a hop there. Arms up, sharp, slow and gooey, running man balance. slow step through. Like you're pushing through. And then step to the right to try the other side. Okay. Last time, last side, here we go. Slow rotation, enjoy it. Watch your hand and use the momentum, swing and catch. Sharp, jump, jump. Slow through molasses. Swipe the left leg in front, spin around. Swing and hop. Arms up. Flex the foot. Slow step into the running man balance. And then push through with the hands. Flex the foot as you press the arms and leg go straight at the same time. Step forward. Okay, do you guys want to do it again, or are you done? One more time? It's more fun if you do it again, because now you know it, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'll cue it less and let you go a little bit, okay? Okay, so twist and open. Release. Hop, hop. Nice stretch. Turn. Release. Flex. Running man balance. Step through. Okay, on this last time, go at your own pace. Beautiful. Woo! Amazing. Okay, so I'm not going to leave you hanging. We're going to do a little cool down. Arms up. Nice big stretch through straddle. So go ahead and add your adductor stretch. Release the neck. You can even roll forward on the balls of the feet. Okay, and then knees down and together. And just rest in Bhadrasana, child's pose. And then unroll your spine to a seated posture. And go ahead and extend the right leg out. Scoop the left arm up. Nice big stretch. And so we're going to keep that idea of moving with the pose. So keep that circular motion. As you stretch. This can be a particularly tight area. If you ever want to stop and hold it, feel free. You can even move through that side of your body by coming forward, opening back up. Okay, turn toward your front knee for pigeon. So the back leg is long. And then fold forward over the front leg. If that feels too tight, come into the lunge instead with the knee on the ground and the opposite leg up, foot flat. And again, you can rock through your rotators here so it feels like it's helping to open the muscles that get really tight when we sit. And then as you come up, just a nice little pressure through the hands to lift the chest back up. Spin back around to the extended leg and we'll add a twist. So take the bent knee, place it on the opposite side of the leg. Give it a hug with the opposite arm. Opposite arm, so you want to hug towards your kneecap and twist over the back shoulder If you lift your foot up a little bit, you'll feel an extra stretch in your rotators here. And we'll do the other side. So now, opposite leg out, whichever leg you didn't do, and we'll do that moving stretch to help release the back as you stretch toward the foot. Remember to experiment. And then spin around for pigeon on the other side. The long leg stays long, you just square your hips off a little bit. And release over the front leg. Remember, you can just keep rolling through that hip. And then using your hands to press your spine nice and long up through the center again. Opening that hip one more time. Turn toward the extended leg. Take the bent knee, place it over the long leg. As for the twist, hug the knee toward your chest with the opposite arm. And release. And then go ahead and come down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. And roll side to side. As you press your knees down, lift your forehead to match your knees. Give yourself a squeeze here. Release your legs and head down. Place your left ankle over the right thigh. Flex the left foot. Interlace your hands under the right leg through the center and gently pull your legs toward you for a figure four stretch. Again, you can always move side to side to help open the rotators here. Kind of sneak up on them a little bit. Your body starts to connect deeply with the earth again as you settle down against it. And now set your foot down on the mat, but keep your leg where it is on top. Open your arms out to T and drop your knees to the right. Turn your head all the way to the opposite side to include your neck. And then lift your knees back up, lengthen your legs out to stretch it out, and roll your feet in and out to relax your hips. And we'll just do the other side. You can even roll the ankles a little bit. Okay, so feet on the mat, opposite leg, opposite ankle on thigh. I've got my left knee bent, my right ankle on top. Flex your foot if you can. Interlace your hands under the left leg as you pull your legs toward you. And again, if you'd like to rock side to side. Setting your foot down, open your arms to T, keep your legs where they're at, and just drop them to the left as you look to the right. Again, bring your knees back up, uncross, lengthen your legs out, and windshield wiper your feet in and out. And last time, knees to chest, big hug, arms around the legs, forehead up to the kneecaps. Give yourself a squeeze. And then release, and we'll lay in Shavasana. Just allow your neck, your chest, your tongue to drop to the back of your throat. Everything releases toward the earth. Allow your eyes to sink into the head a little bit more. And allow the music to take you on a journey deep inside of the self, inside toward your divine light, the divine love that's within you. Feeling one now with your body, mind, and soul. You can trust and release. Take a moment to release any last little bits of whatever it is that was bugging you this week. Fully releasing it to the universe, saying, I trust you to take care of it. I trust this to unfold in the way that it needs to for my best and highest good. I trust that I'm always looked after, loved, supported, and held by the universe. From this moment on, I promise to love what it is that I see in me, what is unfolding in me, what wants to emerge and share itself with the world. So slowly start to come back, wiggling your fingers and toes, bringing your consciousness back to this space and time, rotating your wrists and ankles. And then rolling onto one side before you come up. And then rising up to your seat. Hands at the heart in their prayer position. Feeling the natural openness of your heart center. Now that she is seen by you, she can open and flourish. ready to meet the day and every moment the day brings. Thank you for honoring yourself today by joining me in Aquarian Yoga. Namaste.